Come on, can this work, please? There, okay, that thing's scheduled, so we should be going live in a minute. Or it should appear as live in a minute. Let me just have a look. It'd be cool if it appeared. There we go. Okay, there we go. Hello everybody. Today we're just going to be playing some Sonic 2 as voted by everybody last stream. Well, not last stream, on the community poll. I'm not sure how this live stream is going to go, but hopefully it goes decently enough. We'll just wait until a couple people are joined, and then we'll get started. So hello to everybody who's just joining. We'll just be playing Sonic 2 full game. It should be the full game at least, and by full game I mean like all Chaos Emeralds and stuff as well. So yeah, let's start up the game just so if people join they aren't waiting to like watch. And here we go, we've got the animated cutscene actually. I don't know, I'm very confused as to why these cutscenes didn't show up on the other playthroughs. But when we did Sonic 1, actually no, it appeared for Sonic CD, not Sonic 1. So I'm not entirely sure why. But yeah. Oh well, so here we go. Hang on a second. Yeah, here we go. Sonic 2, one player. We're just gonna go. No, we're not gonna do just Sonic. So from now in these playthroughs, you're gonna see in Sonic 2 and Sonic 3, you're gonna see Sonic and Tails because that's just how I prefer to play 2 and 3 at least. The other games, it doesn't really matter how I play them, I find. But yeah, let me just sort something out. There we go. Alright, let's get started. So, like I said, just for whoever's joining, we're going to be playing Sonic 2 to 100% completion. Meaning all Chaos Emeralds will be obtained. So you'll see all the special stages and that. So, right, let's check. Yeah, I don't think I'm muted. There should be audio, at least I'd be surprised if there wasn't. Okay, so, to be completely honest, how I like to play Sonic 2 is by going for all the Chaos Emeralds right at the start. I just personally prefer to do it like that. But some people, they may have different strategies, which is completely fine. Okay, so we can actually go back for the first one. So, all I'm saying is expect to see a lot of Chaos Emerald stuff in these first two zones, because this is where I prominently just get it done. And also, these special zones, I played Sonic 2 recently on Sega Saturn through Sonic Jam. These special zones are way nicer when you don't have to worry about like not being able to see stuff. Like genuinely, as much as like some people may still struggle, that is one of the biggest benefits of Origins, is that the field of view on these is way larger than the original. Let me just check because I'm not sure if there's actually the audio. Okay, there is. My apologies, but yeah, it's just very they're not like incredibly easy, but the fact that you can actually see what's up ahead by a decent amount does help majorly. So that's quite nice to be able to do that. Here we go. Yeah, I mean, we should be clearing this easily. What is it, 110 here? 140, okay. Yeah, no, I don't know all the exact numbers for these, but I do know that this one in particular is very easy because there's hardly anything you have to avoid. So yeah, we should be all good, and if I do get hit, then that is completely on me. I don't know if there's anything else up ahead, maybe like one set of spikes you have to jump over. Oh no, that's it. Yeah, there we go, first Chaos Emerald. So in Sonic 2, you gain the Chaos Emeralds through checkpoints, you don't have to do it at the end of the stage or whatever. So you can get Super Sonic very quickly, you can probably get him by chemical plant, to be honest. And it's made much easier in these remasters as well, when they don't take away your rings. And the rings you picked up aren't, like, removed from the stage when you return. I don't know why they had that in this newest version, that happens, but it's, it makes it very much, like, way easier than it was before to collect all the Chaos Emeralds. And even then, to some extent, they were fairly easy in the original, so that could be seen as a negative. I don't even know why I'm collecting more rings. We should have enough. I'm just exploring for checkpoints, I guess. So we've done that one. Just go here. Oh, I got hit, but it should not be a problem. Yeah, here we go. Second checkpoint. Jump in, and here we go. So, I mean, these can get pretty old. So I don't blame if people are going to get bored by these. But once we've done it, we can use Super Sonic, and the true ending is unlocked for us. So, yeah, that's pretty nice. At least. I don't know if I'm going to use Super Sonic in every stage, simply because, like, I know I'll have him unlocked, but I feel like if I use him in every stage, part of, you know, the challenge of playing through this game regularly is completely removed. So, I'm not sure if we will. I will definitely use him on some stages, though, like Wing Fortress, because, oh, pardon me, Wing Fortress is a very annoying stage. Like, in my most recent playthrough, I could not stand it. What a miserable level that was. Even as Super Sonic, I struggled a bit. To be completely honest. But, I mean, I got through it in the end. That was on, I was playing Sonic Jam. That was on normal difficulty, because I thought I'd give normal difficulty a try, and that doesn't really change the platforming. More so just certain enemies and stuff like that, and say, I don't know, the bottomless pit in Sonic 2 has a spring in it and stuff like that. It stops what could be considered the flawed game design from coming in and ruining stuff, so yeah. Because don't get me wrong, I really like Sonic 2, but there are some parts which could be improved, as there are, you know, with most games. But Sonic 2 is good enough. Like, I mean, it's my second favourite classic Sonic game at least, so... Oh yeah, we can use, And also, here's a benefit of Origins, is you can actually use Tails for much easier, like, collection of... Oh, you're kidding. Right, okay, we're gonna have to find 50 rings quick then. But you can use Tails very, like, I'm sorry, I'm trying to think how to word it. Tails is a great help in the remastered versions, like in Origins and on mobile, because in comparison to the original, he can actually pick up. You can be picked up. Essentially, the Player 2 functionality that was originally in Sonic 2 is granted to Tails regularly, so he can just, if you press jump and up on the D-pad, he'll start flying. The only thing is his AI in Origins isn't great, so you do have to have a bit of patience to be willing to put up with him. But there we go, and I'll just collect those rings as well. Here we go, third special stage already. You can complete these special stages way too easily. I really don't know how. They Well, I mean, no, it's not the fault of the original game, actually, because in the original, your rings get taken away from you and they can't respawn. So you can still get Supersonic fairly early, I'd say, but not as early as you can in the remaster. It's the fault, really, of the remaster, allowing you... The infinite continues on special stage ain't bad, but the fact that the rings respawn as you go into one and leave one, and as well as the fact that, you know, they're not, like, taken when you enter a special stage either. So afterwards you can, like, I had about 75-ish rings going into this, I'll still have 75 afterwards. It makes these much more trivial than they were intended to be. And then with the added field of view, that doesn't necessarily help either. To be honest, the only special stage I really see myself struggling with now is the last one. The rest of these should be fine. Like here, I think I've got to get maybe 160. Yeah, 160, I'm on 131. So it's fine. Unless I play really badly here, this is fine. Oh, maybe not. As soon as I've said that, I've just got hit. But hang on, we should be good. I'll say I got hit, but it's not necessarily a problem. That is something annoying though with these remasters. Is well, not with the remasters, but with Sonic 2 in general, is that Tails doesn't help on those special stages. And the stream's pretty empty at the moment, but hopefully we can get some more people in here. See, look, and the rings respawn. So there's completely trivialised from what challenge there was meant to be in the original. Even though you can still get there fairly quickly, it just, you know, it's made way easier in this version. And that's Emerald Hill Act 1. That was a very quick act, simply because, well, not very quick, but pretty slow act, simply because I was doing all the Chaos Emeralds. But I don't really mind, because we got through and we got 3 out of 7, so that's not really a problem to me. When we unlock Super Sonic, I'll demonstrate how he works, in case you don't know, but I'd imagine quite a few people would. So I'll still show it off anyway, in whatever stage we unlock him in. I just don't know which one that'll be. Here we go, speed shoes, and then, yeah, let's go. Yeah, but I mean, I don't know what's going on recently. I did notice with the, I don't know, but my YouTube studio was telling me a couple days ago that there was some kind of real-time viewership problems that they were having. And then since that's occurred, like, I don't know, it's kind of gone down on the channel. Like, the views been a bit less on the newest video. I mean, obviously they will, because obviously they're not going to last forever, because that video can only be watched by so many new viewers for so long. However, like, it was a considerable decrease, I would say. But I mean, and that might be why we don't have anybody in the chat yet, but it's not a problem. Just hopefully we can get some people in here, because I'd rather this not be a full Sonic 2 playthrough where I'm just talking to myself. And I need Tails here to pick me up. Where is he? Oh, he's back there. How am I meant to get there? Hang on. I'm trying to reach this checkpoint. Let me... Hang on. Here we go. If I can do a jump like that. Yeah, there we go. Nice. And enter that. There we go. 4th special stage. I'm not really concentrating. Whoops. I'm missing quite a few rings here. I didn't even see what the goal was. I think it's... Oh, yeah, 40's fine. Oh. Hang on, is that... Oh, that's disqualified me. Oh, well, we'll just try again. Not a problem. Hello, Kingston. Hope you're doing good. Yeah, we're just playing through Sonic 2. This could be another 100% run, and it's just the special stages currently. It was actually a very close poll, because initially there was a time between Sonic 2 and people voting for other stuff, and then I don't know, Sonic 2 just kind of took over the whole thing. Well, not took over the whole thing, but it got most votes in the end, so, you know, why not play for it? Apologies, I might have to concentrate a tad for these, but they should be okay. These ones aren't as hard as Sonic CDs were. Those ones were more... Actually, no, those ones aren't necessarily difficult, they're just more annoying because of the depth perception being bad. More than, like, that's their main difficulty. But, yeah. And you can do these really quick as well, so it won't be as dragged out as they were in Sonic CD. You can get these done in the first 2 zones. Well, first 2 acts, really, not even zones. I mean, no, it is the first 2 zones, but I think there's enough checkpoints to get these done in the first 2 acts of Emerald Hill. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Is that? Yeah, there we go. 4th Chaos Emerald is done. These will only really get difficult on the last 2. The next one should be fine as well. Unless I'm just not concentrating. But, yeah, I mean, they're kind of trivialized in this version because the rings respawn, and you have the 50 rings you'd need for the entrance in the original version. You would lose them upon coming out of the stage, but you don't in this version, so it's made quite, like, a bit more easier. The only thing is, this one is annoying where you have to kind of loop around to get your rings. But it should be alright, because this part, you still have a lot of rings on the ground that you can pick up. It's more so the later parts of this stage where you will really be losing the potential to get rings and such. So yeah, and it's a bit annoying when Tails picks them up too, because his jumps, you can perfectly time all your jumps as Sonic, but Tails has a delay on his, so that can be annoying if you're doing something kind of specific and you're not getting a hit but Tails is, then you can lose quite a few rings. Because he is, don't get me wrong, he is quite useful for these. Like, he's not useless, but he can be a detriment at times. And we should have enough rings here. Yeah, we have more than enough. Is Sonic 2 2-player? I don't know in this version. Well, I mean, actually, maybe. But I know there's a 2-player versus mode that's in this version and most of the versions of this game. And also, on the original version at least, I don't know, I could test it here, but on the original version, 2 players can play, but because the small screen, it's not really that great. Because the original versions of these games are 4x3, so you can't really see much. We should be coming up to the boss checkpoint, I believe. Yeah, this is the boss checkpoint. I'm just going to get the 6th Chaos Emerald here, and then we literally only need to get 1 more. So, we'll be done with these after the next 2. But, I would have to test on Origins, because I know in the original, you can... Oh, okay, so essentially, they have these, well, at least I think it's a versus mode. I know it is in Sonic 3, but in Sonic 2 I believe it is as well. You have these versions of the... Actually, no, it might just be the original stages. And they're essentially... The screen is split in half, so you can have your 2 viewpoints. And you just race against each other to see who can get to the end of the stage. So yeah, I mean, it was a decent effort at multiplayer, although it feels more like something they kind of just added, so you can kind of slap on the back of the box that it has multiplayer, and then you can get some more sales through people thinking there'll be very good multiplayer, when in actuality Sonic 2 is definitely more better single player. But I will test, I could show the versus mode once we're done with the regular playthrough. The only thing is I only do that if we have time, because the Death Egg Zone takes me a while. Simply because there's no rings. So it's essentially one shot or nothing. Oh, hang on. I did not expect Tails to get hit. But we should be okay. I mean, it's more annoying if you complete a whole special stage and then lose your rings right at the end, because then you have to pay for the whole thing again. They don't give you any checkpoints in these special stages, so you kind of have to focus. Okay, I have enough to tank one hit as Tails. Oh wait, I didn't even need it. Oh, hello Prince, welcome to the stream. Yeah, we're right at the start of Sonic 2. I know we've been going for like 20 minutes, but that's because I've been doing all these stages, and we've already got 6 rings, and it's Emerald Hill Act 2. So, yeah. I mean, this because of Origins, so if this was the original version, you wouldn't have these rings so, like, not rings, Chaos Emeralds so quickly. And here we go. And this is a difference between Sonic 1 CD and then 2 and 3, is that Act 2 has a boss at the end instead of the boss having its own dedicated act or being in Act 3 itself. So, there we go. They are pretty easy to defeat though, because they don't want you like spending too long on it if it's like not a part of the its own dedicated stage. But I mean, even then it's still fine. Oh, hello, No More Heroes. My favourite 2D Sonic game is 3 and Knuckles, and then Mania, and then 2. But 2 is still in my top 3. 2 is a very good game. Right, here we go. Chemical Plant. I'm going to kind of rush through Chemical Plant because I don't really need to hunt for rings if we've already got 6 Chaos Emeralds. I mean, let me go back so I can get those at least. There we go. Nice. And this stage is very good. Act 2 is a little worse because there's the water you can get trapped in. Oh, fair enough, yeah. Free and Knuckles is a very good game in general. It's hard to compete. But Mania does get very close, so I will give it that. And, I mean, it's a shame Superstars couldn't be as good as Mania, but I think Superstars is still decent enough. I wouldn't give it, like... It's not my first choice for classic Sonic, though. We'll put it like that. Despite the fact I actually do enjoy it, and not many people do. Oh, there we go, Act 1 done already. I think we did actually have the higher route there. I think you might go underwater in the lower, but it's fine, we've already cleared it in 1 minute. We'll just get the next emerald in Act 2. Our final emerald, at least. So, yeah, Chemical Plant is a very fun stage. It's one of my favourites, and I understand, like, why they keep bringing it back, because I mean it is a good stage, but don't get me wrong, it is kind of annoying. I mean, that's understandable. I personally... Oh, I've actually died there. Personally, my least favourite is... Here's the thing, I like all the classic Sonic games, or the main ones at least. 1, CD, 2, 3 and K, Mania and Superstars. But my least favourite is probably CD. Doesn't mean I don't enjoy it though, because some people can get that impression, but I mean Superstars is also kind of down there. But I mean Sonic 2, Sonic 3 and Mania in the top 3. Sonic 1 gets pretty close as well, because I actually, despite what a lot of people seem to think nowadays, I quite like Sonic 1 as well. Although I can understand if people don't like elements of Sonic. I can't understand necessarily people disliking the whole of Sonic 1. I'll still respect your opinion, because, you know, you're entitled to it. I just don't understand the viewpoint. Oh, yeah, to be fair, the Super Peel Out is a pretty cool feature. I just don't feel it was utilised well enough. Don't get me wrong, it's a cool concept, but I feel as if it wasn't used to its fullest potential. But it's still nice to have, you know. By no means is it like worthless, and I'm glad you can use it in Mania at least. And I'm glad it kind of lives on through the like. I'm very glad Mania used the Pelat animate, because don't get me wrong, the Pelat is really well animated. That's my favourite part about it. Is I like the figure eight that Sonic does simply because of the speed he's going at. But I'm glad it lives on at least through that animation in the newer classic Sonic games where it's not used on say like the drop dashes. And it's a shame they didn't add stuff like that into Origins, because I would have really liked if there was like smooth sprite rotations and, you know, more varied animations. But I guess Origins was kind of rushed from the sounds of it, especially on 3 and Knuckles. So I can understand for 3 and Knuckles at least, but you know, Sonic 1, 2 and CD, it would have been cool to have. Oh, almost got hit because I wasn't paying attention. Oh yeah, the drop dash is great. You might know this, but did you know it was actually meant to, well, not meant to appear, but did you know that it was in a version of Sonic 3, one of the prototype that got leaked, had a drop dash like mechanic? And the Mania devs didn't know about it, because I saw some people saying, oh, the Mania devs took inspiration from you know, 3 and Knuckles, the beta, well, not the beta, the prototype of 3 and Knuckles. And it's like, that's not necessarily true, because they had no idea about it, and you know, nobody knew about that prototype. So yeah, but here we go, the final Chaos Emerald, and now we have Super Sonic. Oh, I thought you might, because it's fairly decent knowledge now, but I just think it's pretty cool. Obviously it got added into Mania, but you know, and it finally got added to 3 and Knuckles with this collection officially. And I'm with Sonic 1 and 2 and CD as well. But Sonic 1 and 2's drop dash was actually pretty poor for a while. Oh, I have actually lost all rings there. Okay, that's the one thing that it does do when you lose rings, is the final stage. Okay. But the drop dash in 1 and 2 initially in Origins until a patch with 2.0. The Sonic 1 and 2 versions had roll lock, and that also applied to the drop dash in both games. So it was kind of bad, because you'd get locked in one direction and you can't use it the same way you would a drop dash in Mania or 3 and Knuckles or CD. It was really weird though that 3 and Knuckles and CD, well, not 3 and Knuckles, because 3 and Knuckles was the newest port, that makes sense, it would be working properly, but CD didn't have the problem, and I thought it did for a while, but I found out through the Curie Box 12 that CD never suffered the same problem in regards to that. So, I mean, it makes time travel really easy in Origins. So yeah. I've got to be tad careful on this boss. Oh, you know what? I'll show you guys Super Sonic in the next act. Not next zone. I think it's Aquatic Hill? Yeah, it's Aquatic Hill. Aquatic Hill's pretty nice. I've got to be a bit... Oh, I've... Okay, I didn't expect to die there. Apologies. That boss used to kind of give me trouble. It doesn't anymore, but I have died from playing a bit stupid there, but oh well. I know. Yeah, I don't know how I've actually messed that up, to be fair. Oh, hello Sonic and Pals, welcome to the stream. We're still at the beginning of, Oh, okay, that's just a bit unlucky. Again, yeah, we're just at the beginning of Sonic 2. We have all the Chaos Emeralds, though. Oh, I appreciate you watching the VODs. It's a fun series if you can get into it. You do have to kind of go into it expecting some... Yeah, I mean, I've died 3 times on Chemical Plant, which is worse than I usually do. I'm just going to stand here and actually try to avoid it. Oh, you're kidding. 3rd time. Yeah, but with Mega Man, you have to expect some kind of difficulty. Like, don't expect to go in there thinking it'll be a breeze, because it won't be. If you want to have a game I recommend starting with, though, buy the Legacy Collection 1 and I'd say play 2 first on maybe even easy. Not 1 because 1 is fairly. Oh my god! Apologies, I don't know why I'm playing so bad. But go into Mega Man with 2, I'd say, and then go back to 1 afterwards because 1 isn't the greatest for newcomers. And also, Sonic and sorry, I didn't read your message, but you created an FNF mod. That's pretty cool. What have you got in the mod? I'm kind of curious. Oh, why am I playing so bad on this boss? Apologies to the stream. Oh, don't worry. I used the I didn't know about the pause glitch on my initial playthrough. I suffered through Yellow Devil, legitimately. I just didn't know, but nowadays I use the pause glitch for some parts of 1. Right, sorry, I've actually got to focus up on this because I keep on dying on this part of all parts of the stage. Is genuinely shocking. And that's pretty cool. I will. Yeah, that's pretty cool though, Sonic and Pals. Is it only, like, 1 stage you've got in that mod so far? Or are you gonna, like, add more, you know? Because I know, like, are you at the beginning of developing the mod? I don't know why I struggled saying that, but that's pretty cool either way that you've made an FNF mod. Yeah, I mean, Mega Man is definitely worth it. It's a fun series, especially, I'd say play through a bit of Classic first, and then play X, because you'll appreciate X more, I'd argue. Like, for me, I played 1 through 6, and then X this year, so it was kind of like, ignore the several attempts that I took to beat that boss. But if you look at the series history, you had 1 through 6 and then X. That's how I played it for the first time, and then I alternated between 7 and then X2 and then 8 and then 9 and then X3 and X4. So I still got X5. Yeah, I mean, I'd say play a bit of Classic, then play a bit of X, and then alternate. That's how I'd do it. And I found I've enjoyed myself more because you can have a bit more of a refresher between games. You're turning the spooky kids into a chow. What are the spooky kids? Unless this is just something I've not picked up on and I know what you're talking about. Okay, here we go. I can show it now. So here's Supersonic. You press the top button on the modern port. So for me it's triangle. On Switch I believe it'd be X. And on Xbox I think it's Y. But you turn into Supersonic and you're invincible to everything except water, because you can still drown. And spikes. Well, spikes can kill you by making you run out of rings, but bottomless pits will also kill you. But I mean, that's how I'd do it, at least No More Heroes. I'd do it through 1 through 6, then X1, then 7, then X2, then 8, then X3, and then 9, and then... no, it is very OP, so I don't plan on using it for much of this run. Sorry, I don't know what Spookies in South is. I don't really listen to music, so I mean, I'd be happy if you oh, okay. Oh, hang on, I might know. I don't know if I do though. Apologies. I can look it up in a minute though. Hang on, let me just not die here. Yeah, no, apologies. I don't know much about Friday Night Funkin', but I think I recognise the name Spookies at least. So if that's anything, then yeah. But yeah, Supersonic is very OP. Okay, I don't know why I feel like I recognise the name. I don't know. I recognise the name Spookies at least. Oh, I think I might die here. Oh no, maybe not. Oh. Oh, I've died. Oh, okay, that's what Spookies is. Okay, I was thinking I'd like recognise the name, but I just didn't know what it was. Okay, thank you for elaborating, Prince. I was a bit clueless without that. Wait, hold on a second, guys. The earlier games made me appreciate the slide mechanic. I played a little bit of the games later on Legacy Collection. Yeah, Legacy Collection is the best version to play, so I'm glad you're already on that. And yeah, you also get the charge shot in 4, 5, and 6. All starting from 4, 5, and 6. You also have it in 7, 8, and 11, and Mega Man and Bass, but that's not in the collection. It's not 9 and 10 though, because their approach with that was more Mega Man 2-esque. But I'd definitely say pick up Mega Man 2. At least try it, because that is my personal favourite of the classic series. So, I mean, of course I'm going to recommend my personal favourite, but then also 4 and 6 are very good. 5 is, I mean, they're all good. In Legacy Collection 1, they're all good games, except I'm just not really... They're from a web series, Sir Pello on YT. I don't know why I feel like I recognise the name Sir Pello as well. I think I've heard of Sir Pello. I didn't know you did Friday Night Funkin' and stuff. Oh, that's pretty cool. I mean, I guess that makes sense. I don't know what other female characters there are on Friday Night Funkin' except Girlfriend. I mean, unless you've got Sonic as the main character and then do Amy as a girlfriend. That makes more sense to me, but if you're not doing it from that approach, then that makes sense. If you do it as, like, another female character, yeah. But, yeah, you'll definitely appreciate the slide. Oh, okay, that makes sense. That tells his girlfriend, I guess. Oh, hello, Liam. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, but you appreciate the slide and the charge shot the more you play Mega Man's 1, 2, and even 3 to some extent on that, I'd argue. Oh, hang on, what's up here? Oh, extra life, nice. I was a bit worried there, but we're okay. Yeah, Amy's pretty cool. I like her interpretations in Adventure 1, 2, and Frontiers at least. I don't really like when she's just, you know, following Sonic around for the sake of, oh, it's just Sonic. Yeah, I believe that's one of Liam's old cats. So it's pretty cool. He has a profile picture of it, you know, in memory, I guess. Hold on a second, I've got no... Ah, I've just died. I wish Capcom would do something with their other series and not just Street Fighter and Resident... Yeah, I agree. Don't worry. I agree with that completely, because... I mean, don't get me wrong, it was nice that we got the Legacy Collections, and it was nice that we got 11. I just want to get, you know, either 12... Mainly want 12. X9, I'm not too fussed about, because I don't really... I'll be honest, I don't really care about the X series past X5. Because I've heard things about X6 and 7 at least, which put me off. I would be willing to try... I'd be willing to play them on a stream, but it's not something I would personally, you know, play, you know? Like, I have no interest in them outside of if people want to watch them. Pac-Man Open World RPG... What? Sorry, I'm a bit confused. Do you mean Pac-Man World? That's a platformer. And also... Oh, you mean Capcom? No! Bandai owns Pac-Man. But anyway, yeah, like I was saying, the only game out of X6, 7, and 8 I'd be willing to, like, try on my own is 8, because I've actually heard good things about 8 in comparison to 6 and 7. But I mean, either way, I kind of need the context from the other ones. I need to give Pac-Man World a try. I've got Repack on PS5. I also own the original on PS1. I don't own 2 and 3, but I've heard at least 1 is a very good game, 2 is pretty good, and then 3 is kind of eh, but yeah, if 1 and 2 are good, you've at least got those to play. And also, we could do Pac-Man World on a stream, actually, thinking about it, if people wanted to see that. I need to give them a try, though. Also, I just want to ask, I'm guessing Repack, because I've heard very good things about Repack. Is Repack better than the original on PS1? Oh, hello Ev, welcome to the stream. Yeah, we're just playing through Sonic 2. This is a bit annoying. Oh, the original is better? Really? I'd heard good things about Repack. Like, a lot of people said Repack was definitive, but I mean, if the original is better, I can still, you know, I can play either of them, but only Repack on stream for now. And, oh yeah, I did hear that Murder Drone's got a new episode because somebody who I know was talking about it, not you, Liam, but somebody else. Is it actually good? I don't know, I haven't watched it, but yeah, I'm pretty good at. It was alright on the last stream that you weren't there too long. It was, you were kind of tired anyway. It was fine. We didn't do too much, to be completely honest, on Cuphead. We only did that run and gun stage, an extra boss, and an extra 2 bosses. We've still got 1 more to do, but yeah, Sonic 2 is great. It's part of my top 3 classic Sonic games. It's at the bottom of my top 5 in general. But out of the classics, 3 Knuckles, Mania, and 2 are my favourites. But then, like I say, none of them are bad. I like them all. So yeah. But yeah, Repack is still good. I just like the cutscenes in the OG more. Oh, that's fair enough. It does, I guess for some remakes it can come down to preference. The only problem is if we can't play the original version, then we can only play the remakes that exist. Because unfortunately, I'm like, well, it's not unfortunately because I can still stream, but I'm having to do it directly off my PS5, so we can only play PS4 and PS5 games. Like, this isn't a PS4, PS5 game obviously because it's from, you know, the Mega Drive / the Genesis, but it's got ported so we can play it. So there's exceptions like that, and then remakes obviously exist, but yeah. Also, I didn't know you were, oh, okay. I mean, I had heard things about the voices in the Pac-Man World games, that they weren't great. So I guess part of the remake was probably, oh, you know, let's remove the voices so people, you know, don't complain about them being cringy or whatever. But yeah, and also, I mean, like, out of all the like indie show stuff, I may give Murder Drones a try. It seems the most interesting, but you know, I'm still, you know, it's not really my thing, indie stuff, like indie shows. But maybe I'll give it a watch. It's just noises instead, which is worse. Oh, okay, that's understandable. Hello, Bacon Gamer Blocks. What do you need help with? I'm a bit curious, because just sitting there go, please help me. What's going on? I'm a tad confused. But yeah, I mean, I'm sure the voice acting wasn't great in the 90s. Like, if you've heard the cutscenes for Mega Man 8 and Mega Man X4, don't get me wrong, those games are both, well, yeah, X4 is brilliant, and X8, not X4. X4 is still brilliant. X8, no, not X8, just 8 is good as well, but the voice acting is not very good. Yeah, Bacon Gamer Blocks, I don't know what is going on with you. What do you need help with? I'm a bit confused. Yeah, I mean, you got that, and I mean, that's the most iconic one, I'd argue, out of those 2 games. But you also got the please bring back the evil energy, what, Mega Man, from Dr. Light. So yeah, I mean, the voice acting X4 in general was funny though, at least on Zero side. I thought it was okay because I hadn't played Zero, so when I'd only played X's side, I thought it was alright because X doesn't have too many cutscenes, and honestly, the guy who voiced acted the Colonel wasn't bad. I actually thought he was alright. And I thought in general it was okay, and I didn't even mind X's voice either, despite the fact it was the same voice actor who did regular Mega Man in 8 and it doesn't really fit. But I still thought it was okay, and then I got to Zero, so I was like, okay, I see why people find this funny now. Kirby is top tier voice acting. I don't know about Kirby games that have voice. I know Kirby Right Back At You obviously does because it's a show. Do any Kirby games have voice acting though? I have not a clue. Sorry, I haven't played much Kirby. I don't think they do, right? Oh, okay. I thought you meant it genuinely. Well, yeah, because all I know is Right Back At You has voice acting. Obviously, it needs it because it's a show. But here we go. Hopefully, we can get rid of Eggman pretty quickly because if you don't have Supersonic, this one can take a while. I mean, it can take a while even with. So yeah, but here we go. The only thing is I wish you could have at least rings in the final fight with the Death Egg robot, because that can get pretty annoying. I wish I could get into Kirby. I don't like the physics, but yeah, I mean, I want to get into Kirby more. The only Kirby game I've beaten is Kirby's Adventure on. Yeah, again, Liam misspelled a 4-letter word. Hello, Frankie. Welcome to the stream. The physics with Kirby, I mean, I don't know what it is. I think Kirby was alright. Kirby's Adventure was actually pretty good. That's a very good NES game. I mean, you know, because it's later in the... It feels like a SNES game put onto an NES cartridge to some extent, which I feel does limit it a tad. But I still think it was enjoyable at the end of the day. And I was playing... For reference, I was playing a... Oh, hello, Wolfbit. I know you said if you missed the Sonic 2 stream, you're gonna, like, eat a bomb. So I'm glad you don't have to do that. You beat Return to Dreamland, it was alright. Yeah, I mean, Kirby is consistent from what I know, but it's fairly easy as well. I know a lot of people have a grievance with that, at least. So yeah, that is something that I definitely will have to, you know, consider going to Kirby. Is this a pretty easy game? And hold on a second, I've got to say to summon. Apologies, you might just hear my dogs barking briefly. Sorry, it's just my family coming back in. But I'll continue on because the door's open, so I should be able to get in. But yeah, I mean, the thing with Kirby is, I was going to say, you know, it was pretty slow, but I don't think that's a valid criticism simply because I was playing a PAL version on my console. So, you know, the slow could just come from the fact that it was a PAL version. Have you ever played Crash Bandicoot? That'd be a fun... Yeah, no, I have played Crash Bandicoot. I've played what? I'm trying to think. With Crash Bandicoot at this point, it's what games have I not played in the series versus what have I? I think I've not played... Or I've not beaten Wrath of Cortex, Nitro Kart. I did get very close on Nitro Kart, but Nitro Kart is hard at the last part. I'm actually going to use Supersonic here simply so we can get through this much more easier. But yeah, I can play Insane in Crash 4 and CTR. Maybe we could do a CTR stream. That's probably a game I could beat in one sitting. At least the campaign, maybe not 100%. But I mean, I would be fine to do it as well, because it wouldn't be like a playthrough we'd do, because I could do it pretty fast, I reckon, for 100% at this point. But I would have to warm up. But yeah, I mean, once we've done our Cuphead playthrough, 100% I'd love to play some Crash. I will do a poll for what people want to see on the playthrough though. So if Crash don't win, he might have to wait his turn. And also, yeah, the Sonic 3 stream will be fun, because that's my favourite out of all of them. So I'm looking forward to that as well. But Sonic 2 is also great, and you know, like I say, it's not I dislike any of the classic Sonic games, just simply what ones I prefer. So I enjoy playing all of them. And CD was a nice refresher as well, actually. That's probably been my favourite so far to play, simply because I haven't played CD in a long time. So it was nice to be, you know, kind of warmed up again on how it plays and such. That was pretty fun. But yeah, I would like to play Crash on stream. And we'd probably go for 100% runs as well. Like I plan on doing with most games. With some exceptions. Oh, I mean, Sonic 2, I think people who say it's their favourite overrate it, but it's still a very good game in its own right. But fair enough, you know, that's your opinion. I can't change that. I mean, yeah, I enjoy hard platformers as well. I need to play, like, some hard platformers I need to get around to. I know I could actually play it on stream, honestly. I do have Celeste. I do want to play Celeste because you know, obviously I enjoy platformers quite a bit. I would just need to get used to it. But that's one hard platform I know I want to get around to at some point. If you've played Celeste, No More Heroes, is it good? You know, I enjoyed what I played. But I know some people nowadays seem to have kind of conflicting opinions on it, unlike indie games like Hollow Knight, where they're generally agreed upon to be like great. So I know there's like some disagreements in regards to that. You know, there's disagreements in regards to everything, but Celeste seems to be not as popular as it once was. Oh, that's a coincidence. And hello, Marcella. I don't know why you're just calling me crap, but... There we go, we're done with Hilltop. Never tried it, wish I could, but I like Hollow Knight. Yeah, I need to get into Hollow Knight. I do want to play a couple Metroidvanias first, though. Like, obviously I want to play more Metroid stuff and Castlevania, but I might give a couple others a try. And Hollow Knight is one of them I want to try. So, yeah. Here we go, Mystic Cave. I really like the music for this zone. As well, may I just mention. Can be a bit annoying with some of the obstacles, though, but we'll get through it. Okay, we're gonna go. Actually, no, we'll go up because then we can get this box and then hopefully get our 50 rings. Yeah, here we go. Oh, that's just hang on. Let's go here. Have I tried? I've played Contra 1. That's the only one I own, and also, fun fact, we don't call it Contra in Europe. Well, I mean, now we do, but before we didn't. We always, at least in Europe, it was always called Probotector. Actually, I don't know what way I'm going. I've got lost. Yeah, but we called it Probotector in Europe. That's what it was called back in the NES era, and on the SNES as well, because you had Contra Force or Contra 3, I think, the Super Probotector. But I mean, I played Contra 1 and I enjoyed it. I do want to play it again though, because I did play it with the Konami code and I also did die quite a bit. And also, if those are available on modern platforms, I'd play that as well. I'm curious, does anybody know what Castlevania stuff is available on modern platforms? I know the GBA games are. I don't know if the classic ones are, like the NES stuff is though. If they are, then I'd happily play through those on stream as well and give those a try. Because I do want to get into a bit of Castlevania. It seems like a good series. I don't know if Symphony of the Night is available though. And that, that's the one obviously that people praise the most. But yeah, I would like to give more Contra games a try. It's just outside of the original, I believe they are somewhat expensive in Europe. At least I know 2 is. And I mean, even then, Contra Force is an expensive game. I think it's called Contra Force, at least, the last NES title for Contra. So, yeah. There we go. This stage is, definitely a maze. But it's still fun. I do honestly prefer the Act 2, though. And also, if I'm not careful, we could end up in Hidden Palace. There's a collection on PlayStation. Yeah, I know there's here's the thing I do know. I know there's a collection for the free GBA games, and those are very good, I've heard. But I don't know if there's any for the NES and SNES stuff, or Symphony of the Night either. Like, if they're on any PS stuff. But if they are, then that's cool, and I will probably get them one day. Although, I feel like I'd even want to play through Origins fully first, before we do that, or one of the Mega Man Legacy collections, either the original Legacy collection or X. The only thing is on every poll I do, Mega Man 2, X gets voted decently amount. Like, X2 got voted and, we played it last weekend. But 2, Mega Man 2 never gets voted, which is a shame, because I'd love to play Mega Man 2 on stream. But if the people don't want to see it, then they don't want to see it, and, I mean, it'll probably win a vote one day if they're, once we've done Sonic. Yeah, I know you mentioned multiplayer Elden Ring. I would have to see on that though, because the people I'd have to add. Here's the thing, I don't want to get hard carried in Elden Ring. But, it'd be fun to play with people, but at the same time I've also got to check if people, will be appropriate for the stream, because I wouldn't necessarily want to get it taken down. But, once we've done Cuphead, I will put up a poll. I'll put Elden Ring on there. If you want to see that, I'll also put Crash 1 and another game, but we'll have to see on what the other game will be. It might be Subnautica, actually, because I did see that get recommended by, I think, Luke. So, we could give Subnautica a go on a playthrough. Preferably, though, I'd prefer to do Crash, because I know Crash better, just simply put it. But, you know, I'm always up for trying a new game as well, from time to time. Yeah, I mean, I haven't played too much of Elden Ring. I've played, what, maybe an hour or two, and I'm not very good. But I guess it would be cool to see me, like, improve as I play the game. But that's the thing, though. The games I really enjoy streaming are the ones I know best. Yeah, I do need to get around. I said years ago that I'd play Subnautica, but I just never got around to it. Oh no, by carried, I mean in the sense of people might have like way better loot than what I have. Yeah, I do need to give it a go. I'll need to see when, and we could play it on stream, but I don't know. People have to vote for that. How do I? Hang on, I'm messing up something here. Probably this I've missed. Hang on, let's just sent me back up. Where am I meant to be going? Hold on. There, yeah, just go up here. There we go. I'm not going there because I don't want to get crushed. Oh, hello my world, welcome to the stream. Yeah, we're just playing Sonic 2. Mystic Cave. I think we're getting close to the boss. I'd like to think at least, because I don't want to fall in like a bottomless pit and die. Oh, here we go, yeah, here's the boss. Start a new game, no one would have better stuff. I mean, no, but I'm saying if people don't know that, if they're joining and I'm playing multiplayer, then it could easily end up being like that, you know? It's best to play it on stream so we can help you, because it's not very clear on what to do. Well, with what, Subnautica or Elden Ring? I feel like that could apply to both. I think we'll talk about Subnautica, right? Yeah, I mean, the other category, if you saw in the poll, I did actually get very close to winning, but the only thing is that Sonic 2 ended up overtaking. But yeah, I mean, oh, okay, yeah, I mean, it applies for both though, but yeah, I did think you were talking about Subnautica. And here we are at Oil Ocean. Hang on, no, I don't know. There we go. Yeah, I need to play Subnautica though, and I guess it would actually be fun to play. Well, don't get me wrong, it would be fun to play a game I've never played on stream, you know, for the first time ever. Because the most I played Subnautica for was to get the, because it was around the time the PS5 version came out, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do the dev code thing for the PS4 Platinum, and then play the PS5 version legit. So that was my kind of mindset with it, but even then, that was almost 3 years ago now, I still have not got around to it. But definitely, I'll be more willing to play throughs as we get into the summer, where I'll be streaming a lot more. It's just for now, I prefer doing these shorter games, because, you know, for the streams we do, right, I just think it's nicer to play a shorter game and get it done in one sitting. Do you like FPS games like Doom? I haven't really played Doom. I do want to play it. But I haven't really played many FPS games, no. But I have said before, if I was to get like a PC to stream from, I would happily play stuff like, you know, Halo. And probably, I can play Doom actually on PS. So that could be a shout maybe one day for a stream. I don't know how well I'd do on it though, because I'm not very good at first-person shooters. To be fair, I'm not very good at shooters in general. I'm playing The Sims and my wife peed herself and died of embarrassment. Help. What? Sorry, I've not played The Sims. I have not a clue how to resolve that. But yeah. I mean, yeah, no, I'm not very good at first-person shooters. But I mean, I'd be down to play them. Because, you know, here's the thing. That's why I always do polls for my streams. It's what you guys want. I'd preferably not do a stream if I'm, you know... Okay, well, I don't really know what you can do to bring back your dead Sims wife. Apologies. I'm not really sure how you can do that. Can you marry the Grim Reaper in The Sims? I don't know, you might be able to. Who knows? But, like I was saying with streams, you know, I'll play what you guys want to watch. I'm not going to play something if people don't want to see me play it, you know? And also it adds the community interaction, so it's just nice to do it anyway. You can in 1 through... Oh, what? You can marry the Grim Reaper in The Sims 1 through 3. Not in 4, which I guess would be a shame to some people. I burnt my house down, my family died in The Sims. Is Sims good? Like, I know people say 4 is alright, but it has a bunch of DLC expansions. Sims is not something I would play on stream though, by the way. I don't think that's the game just suited for streaming in general. Personally, at least. I don't think I could get much out of streaming it. I got patched in 4. I mean, the most I've played Sims, because here's the thing, I have the platinum for Sims 4, but I would hardly consider that me playing it because I just looked up, like, it was an easy platinum. I was like, oh, you know what, I'll go for it. That was hardly me playing it. Ariel, did you unlock Supersonic? Yes, I need to get 50 rings and stop getting hit, but I can show you once we do have 50 rings to work with. But we unlocked Supersonic Chemical Plant Act. Was it Act 2? Might have been no, it was Chemical Plant, I believe. No More Heroes. Can you you were here on the stream. I think it was Chemical Plant we unlocked Supersonic, right? Wasn't it Aquatic Hill? I don't think it was, at least. But yeah, we have Supersonic, and that's pretty cool. I just can't show it because I keep on getting hit. Oh my. Yeah, okay, I thought so, thanks. Also, is that I didn't even know there was multiplayer in The Sims, I'll be completely honest. Yeah, okay, thanks. I thought so, I just thought I'd check. Oh, I tell you what, this completely threw me off today. I know it's not really related to Sonic 2. This completely threw me off today. There was this one guy, I was watching this guy's stream as he was playing Plants vs Zombies Garden Warfare 2. I got recognised in the stream as, you know, a member of the Kingdom Hearts community by this guy. It completely threw me off. I did not expect to ever get, you know, noticed by somebody and be like, oh wait, that's Snackbot in, you know, Plants vs Zombies of all things. But, I mean, it happened, and it was pretty cool. So, I mean, there's that. I just thought that was interesting. I thought I'd share it with you guys, because I was like, of all places I expected to be, like, recognised, a Plants vs Zombies live stream chat was not one of them. But I mean, that will happen more and more as I, you know, do more content. And it was also nice to talk to somebody about Kingdom Hearts on the chat, although I do feel like the guy who was streaming got a bit annoyed because most of his chat was just me talking to this guy about Kingdom Hearts. But it was cool either way. And I mean, yeah, the channel has grown a bit. Literally, I put this on a community post attached to the poll for this stream. We're on yeah, I mean, I'm happy with it either way. It was unexpected. So when I joined back on because I went AFK, I joined back on the stream and this guy was like, "Wait, you're Snackbot from the Kingdom Hearts community?" I was like, "What?" And apologies as well. I'm playing very badly here, but that will happen more and more, like I said. And like I was saying, I think currently we're actually on 1,206 subs. So we hit 1.2k subs. So I'm very happy about that. I mentioned it in the community post. I know it's not a massive milestone, but considering... I don't know if you guys know this. I know some of you do, but I don't know if, like, No More Heroes and that, if you guys know. My original... Also, apologies, I don't know why this has stumped me. My original content was all Plants vs Zombies and all other stuff, right? Like, all different games to what I do now. And then I came back in the end of November. Actually, I'm so stupid. I can just jump up from here, can't I? Oh my god. Why have I've wasted so much time. Hang on, I just need to get the timing down. But yeah, I mean, I privated all of those videos and I just started afresh, and I was very happy to, you know, come back to an audience and any growth that the channel has got, this is the most growth my channel has had in years. So I'm very happy with it. And hopefully it can lead to me doing YouTube somewhat, because I'd love to do YouTube. Not, you know, it'll be my backup, because I don't want to put too many bets on YouTube doing extremely well and then having it flop, because that's the worst thing that could happen, right? but I'd love to do it to some degree. Face reveal at 10k, maybe I'll do a face reveal for people one day. I don't know when though. That's the kind of thing you have to think about when you grow as a channel, is like, when do you do certain things? Like say, when do you create, I don't know, a Patreon, or when do you do a face reveal if you're willing to do one? You do kind of have to think about that to some extent. I mean, my face is in all my older videos, but obviously they're privated now, so you wouldn't know that. Okay, let me explain. My next upload for Kingdom Hearts, my next upload isn't going to be Kingdom Hearts related at all. I'll just put that out there. It's going to be related to Mega Man X. So don't expect the next video to be Kingdom Hearts, but I do have another Kingdom Hearts video coming out fairly soon after that, because I don't want people to think, oh, who's moved on from Kingdom Hearts. It will be on Sephiroth. It'll be on the Sephiroth super bosses, and then the next one after that might actually be Dark Inferno, or it could be the Unknown, or whatever he's called, the Mysterious Man, whatever you want to call it. Xemnas in Kingdom Hearts 1, essentially. Also, am I backtracking? Sorry, I've got completely lost here. But yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind doing a video on Dark Inferno one day, because honestly, I don't get why he's so hated. He's a pretty fun super boss, in my opinion at least. But then again, I could probably do a whole video on Kingdom Hearts 3 being overhated in its own right. I don't know how many people would agree, but you know, it's my opinion. I'll be honest, I'm a Kingdom Hearts newcomer. I only first played the series in 2022, but I fell in love with it, and there's not a single Kingdom Hearts game I dislike, you know, at all. To some, I mean, with the exception of Days, but that comes with the asterisk, I only dislike playing Days. I don't dislike the plot or the music. The music's actually very nice for a DS game, and the plot's obviously brilliant as well. That is a very good Kingdom Hearts plot. I just don't like playing it because it feels clunky. But I mean, you know, I still like elements of Days, so even then it still gets some enjoyment from me. Apologies, I just had to do something. I was speaking to my mum. But what was I saying? Yeah. No More Heroes. Was you saying that 3 is your favourite in the series? Because that's actually fair enough. 3 isn't my favourite. I know it's pretty generic to say, oh, 2 was my favourite, but I mean, I loved 2. And then it's, my ranking goes KH2, like my top 3 Kingdom Hearts games is 2, 1, and then 3. And then the spin-offs in, you know, following after. My favourite spin-off, even though I've ragged on it for, you know, a super boss or an element about it for 2 videos now. Birth by Sleep is one of my favourite spin-off Kingdom Hearts. Well, not spin-off, but non-numbered titles. It's my favourite non-numbered title is either 0.2 or KH Birth by Sleep. But yeah, I mean, sorry, that's the thing about Days. I just do not like playing it. Oh my god, we did so bad. We got 0 score. But yeah, sorry, I just do not like playing Days. I know that would be kind of controversial to some people, but I just do not enjoy playing that game. But I like stuff about it still. I like the customization free with the pro codes and New Game Plus. Yeah, no, Kingdom Hearts 3 is a lot of fun. I don't get why. I can understand why it would be a disappointment, but I still thought, as a newcomer, it was a very good game. Like, I don't get people saying, oh, Kingdom Hearts 3 was bad. I can understand if you disliked it, but objectively, I'd still say it's a 7 out of 10. But people are inclined to disagree. And also, I don't like the comparisons when people go, oh, we're comparing Kingdom Hearts 3 to 1 and 2 Final Mix. but that's not really fair, because if you're going to compare to Final Mix, you should be comparing Remind with Final Mix and not Base. I know, you know, it's because Final Mix has been out for years by that point, but I just, oh my. I just feel as if it doesn't really work in that sense. I don't think it's a very fair argument if you're comparing that. In that sense, you should be... And also, people go like, oh, Remind wasn't enough. Remind is... Remind was part of what a KH3 Final Mix would have been, plus the fact that you got... Yeah, exactly. Remind is the Final Mix version of KH3, plus the fact stuff like Critical and that can just get added in patches. I honestly expect the same thing to happen to KH4, where some stuff will get added in a patch or DLC. Hopefully not, you know, like an Org 13 kind of, like, you know, super bosses. I don't know if we know if we'll get like an Org 13 roster though, admittedly. Oh my, hang on, how do I... I'm just gonna go straight down. But yeah, I think... Yeah, the bosses are very well done. I mean, my personal favourite super boss is Lingering Will, like in my video, but Yuzora gets very close. There was actually some guy, like, trying to beef with me. Well, not beef with me, but he was trying to give his point, like, saying, like, oh, Lingering Will does this, and a much better boss than you. I didn't say... He kind of skewed my words. I'd never said Lingering Will was much better than Yuzora. I said they were pretty equal, and Yuzora is pretty great in his own right. He'll be getting his video one day. And also, I see, Liam, you're typing Final Fantasy VII playthrough, Persona 3 Reload playthrough. I would play through FF7, not Reload, but you're not going to make me go on a tangent, because I feel like that's what you're trying to make me do with Reload. But I mean, I guess, if I had the money to, from streaming, I would, but I'm not buying it like I have, say, the Mega Man Legacy Collection or Sonic Origins Plus for streaming, because I don't know how I'll feel about it. Yuzora makes me excited for the future of King. I mean, yeah, Yuzora will be an interesting character. Hopefully he's not forgotten about, and he has some role in KH4. And then again, nobody knows how KH4 is going to play out currently, so we'll just have to see when it officially releases. Whenever. Well, if I had to guess, it'd release 2025. Probably. But you know, I'm not Square Enix. I have no idea. I'm just as clueless as everybody else speculating when the game will come out. So, yeah, don't take my word for, you know, official stuff. It was annoying though recently when IGN were like, saying about Yoko Shimomura doing, the KH4 soundtrack, but she was just saying about general soundtrack she was working on. Also, what, do a Gang Beast stream? I could. Sora looks like a Izakaya protagonist, so I do not know what that means. Oh, there we go. Are we actually going to get out of Metropolis Zone? Oh, maybe not. Oh, Metropolis is... I used to actually not mind this, this zone, but it's definitely, you know, got worse the more I've played. Let's see. I've been watching the VA of the protagonist and Reload playthrough so far. He's really amusing. Yeah, I don't know what Izakai is. And also, yeah, I hope they keep codes for 4 pro codes and that. I need to experiment with the pro codes though. Maybe I could do that in a video one day if I just wanted to do a more casual kind of video. Just experimenting with. Do you know like how I'm trying to think. I think it's BioRoxas. How he had just a chill Kingdom Hearts 1 playthrough. I could do a playthrough of 3 with like pro codes. I would need to mix the volume somewhat though, or find a way. And have I played any Shin Megami Tensei games? Persona 5 Royal, Persona 4 Golden, only Persona stuff. I do want to try some though. I want to try Soul Hackers 1, Nocturne, and SMT4, and 5 I'll try, but I'll wait until Vengeance. So yeah, but I need to play more. But even then, I haven't beaten any Shin Megami Tensei games, so I'll need to get around to doing that. Let me just have a look. The anime protagonist dies and goes to... Sora doesn't die when he goes to a different world. He just travels from different worlds naturally with the Keyblade. That's just something he can do. He doesn't die when he goes to a new Disney World or a new world in general. If you mean like dies and then comes back to life, then I guess, because he does that in 3, but he doesn't die and go to a different world, no. Please do, I love them more than Persona, and 4 and 5 were super fun. Yeah, I mean, I'm willing to try them, 100%. I don't know, is Vengeance... I need to ask this. Is Vengeance coming out on anything other than Switch? It is, isn't it? I think it's coming out on PS4, PC, and Xbox. So, I mean, who knows? If it gets to that point, then we could actually play SMT5. And then we could also play Persona 5 Royal and 4 on a stream. And like I said with Reload, we'd have to see. I'd much rather just play Fez, though, on a stream. But, yeah. Yeah, I thought so, because I heard it was essentially not only for the new version for Switch, but the port of Shin Megami Tensei 5. It was kind of funny though, seeing people like Atlas go, like they made an announcement saying like in future their games will rely on DLC and not re-releases. And I guess Vengeance is the last that they'll be doing re-releases, their last re-release game. But it's kind of funny that it got announced after they've released that statement. So, yeah, I just thought that was kind of funny. But, I don't know a lot, though. I know he did in 3. Yeah, well, in 3 he died, but he didn't go to another world. It was... A lot of the characters died in that point when Sora died. And he brought them back through the power of waking. But now he's dead, in quotation marks, as of the end of 3 and going into 4, because none of the characters, Goofy, Donald, Mickey, Kairi, Riku, like everybody doesn't know where he is. But he's interacting with characters in, I'm guessing at least the beginning of 4, like Strepsilia and that, but I didn't really know much about those because I haven't played any of the mobile games. So, yeah, I'll need to do some research on that. The demon customization in 5 was already the best in the series, so hopefully Vengeance improves it even more. What is Vengeance adding? I don't really know. I just know it's a re-release, you know, for all platforms. And, you know, it's like the upgraded version of 5. Did you know Final Fantasy is called that because Square thought it was the last game they made and it made them fortune? If that's true, no. But then I've heard stuff about companies getting saved from games. Like, people say Capcom got saved by Mega Man 2 from bankruptcy. Although Mega Man 2 was one of several games they had released, you know, in 1988 and 89. So it wasn't really Mega Man 2, but it definitely helped. At least on the home market front. Yeah, home console market. New demons and returning ones, new moves, and completely new story. Oh, okay. Yeah, because I knew, like... All I knew was just it was an Atlas re-release. I don't know why I didn't realise, you know, new story, because that's a staple in every Atlas re-release. Hopefully Vengeance is good, though, because I've heard not many great things about SMT4 Apocalypse. So, yeah. I don't know if is that a separate game, though? Or is that the re-release of 4? I'm not sure. Oh, wait, there's a level cap in 5? Oh, okay. Oh, what? You mean like level 99? Is like the level cap? Unless there's like a different level cap that I don't know about because I just haven't played Shin Megami Tensei 5. But I do need to play Shin Megami Tensei. More stuff, at least. I actually probably need to beat Persona as well. Like, that. Oh, okay. That's pretty cool as well. Yeah, more of an extra feature than anything, but still nice. I want to ask this No More Heroes, because I've heard people say they expect it to happen. I don't think it will, because it plays well enough on newer platforms anyway, and then the PC release kind of solidified this. People saying there'll be like a Kingdom Hearts 3.5, because I've heard this oh, okay. I thought that was a re-release, you know, kind of thing. Yeah, like, sorry, I didn't know. But, you know, people say, like, I don't know why, I guess I haven't mentioned this because I haven't really had anybody to talk about Kingdom Hearts with on these streams. But, actually, no, I had F, but, yeah, F, we were talking about the games we were playing, so I didn't really mention it. But I heard people, you know, some people were saying, I saw this, not recently, but I've heard, you know, some people say, oh, I expect there to be a Kingdom Hearts 3.5 or like 3. No, oh, hello, Summer, welcome to the stream. Yeah, we're just at Metropolis Zone in Sonic. Hopefully I don't die here. But I heard people saying, like, oh, I expect there to be a 3.5 with, like, 3 melody and memories and cutscene. I mean, I don't expect that to happen because I think the game's played perfectly fine enough on backwards compatibility with Xbox and PS, and the PC port of 3 kind of solidified. We probably won't get a collection. What do you think of that, though? I think it'd be kind of stupid, personally. I don't think it would make much sense if we got, like, a 3.5. Like, what extra content could they add is what I'm, like, curious about. I can't really think of any. Maybe, like, what's the most recent mobile game? Not Missing Link, but, like, Dark Road? But I think it's Dark Road, at least. Like, Dark Road stuff, maybe? But that's about it, all I can think of. I mean, yeah, Sonic got most voted, so we're just going to play through Sonic 2. We are near the end, though, that's the only thing. So we've got this, Sky Chase, Wing Fort. This is Metropolis Act 3. Yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to 4 a lot, and hopefully it's Square's next big release. It seems it, at least, but I mean, I hope it is for sure, because I'm really looking forward to it. Let's not lose that ring like we did last time. But yeah, I just don't think there'd be a point to it, really. Especially when the games play fine enough on backwards compatibility. But yeah, I mean, what was I saying about Sonic? We got we got Metropolis Act 3, which we're on now, Sky Chase, Wing Fortress, Death Egg. Death Egg will take me a while though, I know, so that might be a problem. And apologies for this Metropolis gameplay. I've not played this stage very well. Please add costumes in 4. What I'm curious what kind of costumes you'd want to see. I haven't really thought about a Kingdom Hearts game having, like, costumes, to be honest. It'd be pretty cool, but I haven't really thought about it. It'd be a nice feature, though. I'm trying to think, why is this not coming back down? I've already got to go all the way back. Fine, right. There we go. But yeah, I mean... Oh, you mean like the older... Yeah, I mean, that'd be nice to see. I mean, the closest you've had to that, really, is what? Limit form in 2 and second form in 3. But I'd like to have them as outfits, although I would imagine the Kingdom Hearts 1 outfit would look a little weird now. Because, you know, Sora's taller than he was in either, you know, 1 or, you know, Retrain of Memories, or, you know, whatever you want to consider with his KH1 outfit. I think I might actually die here as well if I'm not careful. They had the model in 3 made... Oh, yeah, they did have, did they have the... Oh, yeah, they had the Kingdom Hearts 2 model, yeah. They could have had the Kingdom Hearts 2 outfit just regularly instead of second form, because he has that right at the start of the game, in Olympus. There's probably a mod to at least restore that, but there's no KH1 outfit, which is a shame. And also, like, a Dream Drop outfit would have been nice at least. And also, I want to ask this as well, no more heroes, because... Oh yeah, they do have... Sorry, I forgot, they do have one's outfit, yeah. Also, I want to ask this because I think this is actually pretty interesting, at least, and not like the 3.5 thing where I think it's kind of nonsense. Do you think, if there was like smaller KH games to be released again, which I don't think there really will be as many now, because it's harder to do, but if there were to, would you want to see them in the style of like freeze graphics, or I'll be honest, I'm just going to damage tank this, or would you want to see it in the style of like every game up to Dream Drop? Because I had heard somebody say, you know, like Melody of Memory has some KH3 models with like the PS2 kind of polygon count. And I thought that was kind of an interesting idea to ask, would you guys want to see, you know, that? I think it'd be neat, but you would have to like kind of have that considered when buying it, you know, like trying to search people by being like, you know, it looks like a, you know, a PS2 era-esque game. So I don't know if it'd do as great with that alone, but I think that visual style is charming, so it might be able to pull people in. But 3 is also very nice, so I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see another game like that. Power Word stream when, same thing as like Halo and that, if we see if once I can stream on PC, I might give it a go. I don't know KH, so I can't really answer. I mean, just imagine, like, if you look at PS2 era Kingdom Hearts, if you had another game like that, I feel like a mix of both would be nice. I mean, yeah, that's what I mean. Like, numbered titles obviously go all out with the graphic style, but, like, if it's a smaller, non-numbered title, maybe have it more like the, you know, the games up to Dream Drop. I wouldn't mind that. I think it'd look pretty cool, at least. I know some people wouldn't be a fan of it, though. And to do a Gang Beast stream with fans. I've mentioned this in the last stream. I don't know if you was in the last stream by this point, Liam, but, I did mention that as the summer comes around, I will be doing multiplayer stuff, because currently I feel like if I do multiplayer, it kind of wastes the stream of me, like, maybe doing a playthrough of that kind of stuff. The edge of the PS2 era and the smoothness of 3. Yeah, I mean, maybe not. Oh, you mean a mix in the literal sense? I meant in the sense of I wouldn't mind if they just swap between them, between non-numbered and numbered, but I think that'd be an interesting take on the series, like, because I liked the older styled versions of the KH3 models, at least what ones are in Melody and Memory. I think you got what, Sora and Kairi with those. I think they're pretty nice. Yeah, I mean, I'd be down for both as well, because I think they both look great. The only thing I wouldn't want, though, please, this is the one thing that could easily be fixed by a remake of 1 or, you know, 2 if they ever do it on some of the other games. Please do not have the, if they were to do it, do not have the faces, which are really, like, non-expressive. I'm trying to think how to word it, but not, like, say in a Kingdom Hearts cutscene, if it's a close-up shot, you'll have the, oh, we've got the idle pose or something. If it was a, you know, if it's a close-up shot, you'll have the animated face, but if it's not, then it goes to the regular face with just, like, the mouth movements and the eye movements. I wouldn't want that. Like, that is the one thing I don't like about the visual style in those games, is that is incredibly ugly. But admittedly, it's from, like, the hardware limitations, but I still don't like it. But that's the one thing I don't like about the presentation in those games, is in cutscenes when they alternate between the more expressive facial expression and the less expressive. I don't like that. It looks okay on a character, don't get me wrong, it looks okay on a character like Donald or Goofy, simply because, you know, they've only got these massive eyes, and, you know, like, so Donald, he has a beak, or Goofy has his, like, it doesn't look as bad on them because they're more animated. But on a character like Sora, or, like, you know, any of the human characters, it looks really ugly. Yeah, I don't like it. But on the animated characters, you can get away with it to some extent. Or, you know, the Disney characters, but not really on the humans. It looks ugly on the humans. And also, that was actually a decent run of Sky Chase. I expected that to go worse. Also, these have really finicky hitboxes, these jets, or like rocket booster things. Sorry, I can't think of the name for them, but they're a bit finicky. But yeah, I agree, it's very ugly. Could actually skip a bit of the stage here. Yeah, here we go. Let's do a bit of a stage skip. So let me go up here, get these rings, and or not. I was trying to do a skip there. A remake of Coded and Improved 5.8 would be great. Coded or some of that. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say I haven't played Days, and I'd love to play. You know, if it was a remake of Days, if it actually made it play well, I would love that. But then having Coded, even just if it was the original DS version, be more accessible would be very good. Because also I'd want them to remove the gimmicks as well, because Coded was the best. The best parts of Coded were in Traverse Town, where it wasn't as limiting, and the data escape little rooms. I'm trying to think. That's what I don't know what they are, but like the infected bug rooms were also really great. I haven't played any of the extra side content in Coded or Recoded, so I don't necessarily know about all of it. But from what I did play, you know, through the main part of the campaign to the end, that was really fun. Yeah, that's the thing. The gimmicks in Recoded are so lame. Also, am I going the wrong way? Oh no, I'm not. Oh, I might be actually, but might help us in the end. But that's the thing. Like, I don't mind some of the things of it. Like, don't get me wrong. I think the Traverse Town, the 2D boss is alright, but then I don't like the turn-based thing in Olympus. I don't like the Alice in Wonderland one. The boss in that world either. Oh yeah, we have skipped quite a bit of the stage here. I also don't like... Oh, what is it? What is it in the Aladdin world? I can't remember what it is. Actually, no, that one was okay, I think, from what I remember. I thought that one was alright. Yeah. If only it wasn't so gimmicky, then it'd be very nice, you know. That's the one downside of Recoded, is a lot of the gimmicks it has feel, you know, not great. And there we go, that's Ring Fortress then. And the final bosses were just yeah, I mean, my least favourite world out of all of them, the final boss was alright, the fight itself, but my least favourite boss out of all of them, 100%, well not boss, but world, was the Castle of Oblivion world. I just did not enjoy the puzzle thing with that. It got very repetitive. But the Roxas fight was very nice because there was no gimmicks behind that. It was actually pretty difficult as well. As somebody who hadn't done any of the side content, was just going in with how you progressed in the base game. It gave me a good challenge. So I was happy to... I felt rewarding to clear it. Yeah, it has a very good Roxas fight. It also has one that feels more balanced than the one in 2 does, because don't get me wrong, I love the fight in 2, data or you know, story, but the one downside about it is that, you know, the story boss feels harder than the other story bosses, probably because where it was being designed in as they were making the final mix stuff and all the super bosses, part of the super boss-esque design probably went over into it. And here we go. Here begins the struggle with Death Egg, because I have no rings to work with. This fight should be alright though. I don't know how I've just lost a life here. But the Death Egg robot will be a struggle. I'm expecting a couple tries on that, so in chat, brace yourself for a couple tries of. Even maybe Metal Sonic, well not Metal... Is it? No, it's not Metal Sonic, but Silver Sonic, I think it's called. Hang on, actually. I'm going to pause just so I can get a drink. Give me a second. I'll be about 10, 20 seconds-ish. I just need to get a glass of water because my throat's kind of sore. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, sorry, I just need to get a glass of water. I don't know why, in both my recent streams I've not got one in preparation. The final cutscene was so funny since the Roxas model was... I know. I did watch the, I think... I did watch a bit of the coded story, like the cutscene ones, you know, like the movie in 2.5. I did it for the trophies at least. I watched some of them after, but I just kind of did it as I beat the DS game because I was like, you know, might as well. I also did the thing with Days as well, just blaze through trophies, but I watched those cutscenes on YouTube, not on the console. Yeah, no, apologies. I just wanted a drink. But here we go. Right, okay, 3 hits. This boss has 8. Death Egg Robot has 12. Okay, that's 6. Could have done that bit a tad better though. Oh, I thought he wasn't going to roll up again. I don't know why I'm struggling on this part of the stage, by the way, because this part is usually very easy, although admittedly I think I'm playing a bit more leniently because... Oh, there we go, 4 hits. I think I'm playing a bit more leniently because I'm more used to how it plays in... Oh, you're kidding. I'm more used to how it plays in Sonic Jam's normal mode, where you are given 3 rings. I'm back from taking care of the dog. All good. And yeah, the story... Let me just read that quick. Actually, I might die. Oh, there we go. The story is so nothing, but I like certain cutscenes, like it hurts. It shows Sora's mindset of bearing pain. Well, that was like the whole objective of Recoded, was like make Sora feel pain. I mean, it doesn't really come off that way though, to be completely honest. Although maybe that's just me. Here's something funny you can do here. You can make Eggman absolutely sprint for his life because Eggman moves at the same speed you do, or like faster. So here we go. No clue how he's running so fast. Like, bit aggressive, but oh well. Hang on, I do have to concentrate a bit here because I don't necessarily want to die on Death Egg. Okay, 4 hits. Ain't bad. Oh, that was risky. If I can get this part done quickly, actually, that should be alright, but, you know, I don't want to be... Oh. It'd be alright if I can actually get through this part quick enough, you know? But, I mean, this could take us to the end of the stream, because ideally this stream will only be about 2 hours, you know? I don't... Sonic 3 Knuckles might be a bit longer. There we go. Hello, about to pull a John Wick on. There we go. Eggman sprinting for his life. I can do Death Egg quicker than this. I have done it quicker, but admittedly, that was the Sonic Jam version where it at least had rings to protect me. Oh, and something like that can happen if you're not careful. Yeah, I mean, I enjoyed Recoded for what it was. Yeah, by the end he seems fine. To me, Recom sort of seemed more hurt. Yeah, I mean, Recom, like Chain of Memories would make more sense for that kind of objective, I would argue. Like to try and make Sora, like, you know, how to feel pain. Not really Recoded. Recoded doesn't come off that way, at least to me. It's all good, Luke, don't worry. Also, don't worry about arriving late as well. To be fair, the stream wasn't really doing that well at first, and then we had a bunch of people join at about Aquatic Hill and the Chemical Plant-ish. So, I've just... Yeah, no, expect to see quite a bit of Death Egg. Or at least, the Death Egg robot. Since when was John Wick a... Okay, maybe a bit harsh, but yeah, I really liked Retrain the Memory story as much as it's not even I don't like it. I wouldn't give it like it's below Dream Drop, Birthright Sleep 0.2, and then, you know, the number of titles for me. But I still liked it, and admittedly, it's kind of in the same. It's like, well, actually no, because the only 2 KH games I've replayed since my first playthrough are KH 1 and 2, but I will 100% be replaying all of them at some point. And Retrain of Memories is the one I'm actually looking forward to replay the most, because I feel as if my opinion's been a tad tainted by the fact that, you know, I beat the game ages ago, and I don't really have any recent memories of playing it as a result. Oh, okay, that was too risky of a hit. I can get 5 hits on that though if I'm careful. But yeah, I liked that. And also, I do not even know what's going on with you guys in the chat, but go ahead and continue if you like. I do not know what is going on. Liam's dog. got assassinated and then Liam's assassinated Luke. Absolute chaos. I like what they did with the characters in Recon, it's my favourite iteration. So, I mean, yeah, I think that's the one thing most people can agree on, is Recon's story is very good. Like, people can dislike the gameplay as much as they like, but the story is good and on both sides. Because I've seen some people actually say Sora's side is the only, like, Sora's side is a bit eh. I can understand in terms of gameplay, because Sora's side is just essentially Kingdom Hearts 1 retold with a bit of a twist. But I can't understand for the story context with that, because the story of Recon on Sora's side is much more than just Kingdom Hearts 1 retold, I feel. And it's a bit disappointing when people just mark it as such. And incorrectly mark it as such. Because it is more than that. And I guess people fail to recognise it because people go like, oh, yeah, agreed, like, there's a clear character development, but most people ignore it because, oh, Rechain of Memories, I do not like how that game plays. People just choose to ignore it. Which is a bit annoying. Prince is just a KSI clone. Prince hasn't even said anything. I've mentioned him here. Like, I can understand if he actually had just said something, but he hasn't. What has he said something about the stream? I haven't seen anything. And it says, no, he shows more anger and lashes out more instead of just showing sadness. Yeah, I mean, it was... I don't know if it's my favourite iteration, but it's a very interesting iteration of Sora. And I feel as if his interactions with Donald and Goofy complement the style they were going for well. And also, I'm slightly curious, No More Heroes, what's your, do you prefer original Chain of Memories or Recon? I've only played the original, no, not the original. I've only played Rechain of Memories. I know there were some differences between the two in terms of, not in, like... Yeah, I mean, he does have his angry moments in one, but you see a lot more in Rechain of Memories. So yeah, I don't know what Prince did for you to say that. It was like just not necessary. But I know there are some differences between Chain of Memories and Recon in terms of translations of scenes. I guess is the way to put it, because their stories are, you know, the same. The same overall story is told, just certain scenes play out a tad differently. Yeah, I mean that's like, let's say like the like I guess Vexen's death scene. It plays out more aggressively in the original in comparison to Recon. I'll need to play the original one day, but for what it's worth, I did enjoy Rechain of Memories. But it did feel weird learning that, like, literally the only voice lines, all the voice lines for, like, battle and stuff are all ripped from KH2, I believe. I don't think there's a single line that isn't, in terms of combat. Maybe there's one or two, but I think most of them are recycled from 2. Oh, here we go. And there we go, that's the Death Egg done. That was quicker than I thought it would be. And there we go, we've completed Sonic 2. The Ansem fight in OG I heard was extremely difficult. I mean, yeah, I've heard OG was pretty difficult. And, I mean, even then I still struggled a bit in Rechain of Memories, but that's because I was a tad under-leveled. And here we go, here's the final cutscene. It's incredibly small for some reason, even Origins. Nobody knows why, and it's not even coloured. They could have at least done, like, the colour stuff, because it's a bit weird how it's just completely grey, like, grey and white. It's not really black and white, but I don't know why they have it like that. Oh well. Yeah, I don't know why you caught a stray either, Prince. It was very random of Liam to say that, but oh well. But here we go. That's Sonic 2, and you know what, we'll stay about for a bit of a talk with the chat, see what everybody's saying. You guys don't have to stay for that if you don't want to, but if you want to, then feel free, or just go to a quiet section of the collection, talk for like 20 minutes-ish. It's okay, Prince, Liam legit looks and talks like a rejected Danganronpa character. Riku's fights in Recon were kind of sucky in my opinion. Trick Master's reign. Culprit. I mean, that's from how Riku plays those, because he's limited to the cards that he's given each world. So, yeah, that is kind of where the problem comes from. Yeah, that is the end of the game. That's the completion ending. We're getting all the Chaos Emeralds. Sonic 3 will be longer, because those stages are designed differently, but I might actually end up splitting that over 2 streams if you guys want to see. I mean, that game is like takes a while for me in general. I mean, yeah, all the classic Sonic games are. Like this one took an hour and a half, or close to an hour and 45. But Sonic 1 also is about, like, they're all pretty short because they're Genesis games. They're not that long. But yeah, Sonic 3 we might split into 2 parts if you want to see a. And there you go, there's Mark Cerny. He developed the PS4 and PS5, but he worked at Sega back in the day. And also Universal afterwards. And yes, that's not just a coincidence, that is genuinely the same guy. But yeah, it's a pretty short game. But like I was saying, Sonic 3 we might do 2 parts for Sonic and Tails playthrough and Knuckles playthrough. Or we could do it just in general, because that's a long game for me. So yeah, but my first stream, I enjoyed it more than any other stream I ever visited. Oh, thank you, No More Heroes. I appreciate it. I try my best to interact with the chat and provide decent gameplay as I play, so I appreciate that you enjoyed it. I feel like some of my streams I haven't done that too great. I've given good like interaction with the chat from what I could do, because sometimes, like say my Mega Man X2 stream, we didn't have much going on in the chat, but it was still fun to at least go through X2, because X2 is a good game. But yeah, we'll have to see with and also No More Heroes. I will be playing through Kingdom Hearts at some point on these streams, but the problem is that simply because there's no volume settings, it'll be way too loud, and I'll have to kind of turn my mic up to max to even attempt to drown it out. So until I have the PC versions, I can't really stream them for now. I saw some people suggesting that I do that, but I was like, I can't really until I can have the proper setup. But yeah, I appreciate you stopping by. And we should be streaming again on Tuesday. We'll be doing Cuphead. But then after that, it's either Sonic 3 or whatever else is voted for. And there we go, that's the end. And in the bush, this was added in this version. Or maybe the mobile port, that's Knuckles. Because the Death Egg crashes onto Angel Island. Let me just press options, there we go. And here's the ending cutscene from Origins. The Death Egg crashing down. These cutscenes are very nice. This is one of the best parts of the collection. But that one is pretty lame, admittedly. It'd be cool to see some level 1 runs of the games when you get the chance. I mean, 100% I could do a Kingdom Hearts 1 level 1 run. I feel like I've played that game enough times. Because I've done 2 100% playthroughs, and that would be, 100% playthrough for level 1, but I've also done shorter playthroughs. So, we could do that. And maybe KH2 as well I could give a try. Some of the others I'd need to practice a bit more for, though, and replay. Like, I don't know how I'd enjoy doing a Birth by Sleep level 1 run. Retrain the Memories, you can't really do one. I don't know if you can in Dream Drop either. Or maybe you can just on Critical. And 3 would be fun, but 3's very well designed around it. 1, 2, 3 would be good. Birth by Sleep would be an absolute pain. But, the FF fights in 2, level 1. Oh, what in, the Underworld Coliseum? I mean, I can imagine the last one would be terrible. On the Hades Paradox Cup, where you got to face off against all 4 of them, I'd imagine that'd be terrible. And also, KH2 as much as I'd say I'm decent at it, but I'd probably get smoked by a level 1 run, simply because I can't rely on upgrades like second chance and stuff. But at least, unlike Kingdom Hearts 1, okay, I see what you mean, yeah. I didn't know that part would be that bad. Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, I mean, it's not as bad in a regular run, but yeah, I can imagine that'd be annoying. Alright. Didn't need to be that weird about it, Liam, but yeah. Let me just go to a... go museum. Then this tends to be the nicest, quiet place. But yeah, I mean... I would probably get smoked by Kingdom Hearts 2 level 1 run, but like I was saying, at least you get your health through defeating bosses and stuff, and certain points in the game, instead of just leveling up, because I know that's a very bad part about the KH1 run, but at least you get a second chance kind of thing included anyway, instead of just getting one hit. Hold on a second, guys, let me just... yeah, I mean, I could imagine... I'm thinking the worst two would be Birth by Sleep and Dream Drop for level 1. I haven't heard very good things about either of those level 1 runs. So, yeah. Also, just give me a second. Okay, I'm back. I think I saw that on the screen, a literal chip damage. Okay, yeah, no, I would not want to do Dream Drop if that's the case, and I think, yeah, okay, Liam, why, I don't know why you're still running with the Danganronpa Twink Reject. VBS level 1 isn't bad because it has KH1 down. Oh, really? Okay, yeah, it wouldn't be as bad then, but I didn't know about that, so yeah. I only knew that it was kind of unenjoyable, but yeah. I could give it a try. I didn't know that though, admittedly. So yeah, I mean that's something I've learned from this stream at least about Kingdom Hearts. So that's pretty cool. Multi-hit attack melts bars. Also stuff like Thunder Surge and that are still useful. That's good to know. Means I might actually be able to defeat the mysterious figure. I will have to see on that though, because you know, who knows about that. Play Sekiro, I mean, like I said, that would be after we've done Cuphead. That's the thing, if you guys want to suggest, this is how I define it, if you guys want to suggest stuff to do on the other section of the point, like when we do polls, I'd happily do other stuff. It just needs to be something I can play short. I can't do 2 playthroughs at once. I'd rather not, personally. Play Sekiro, just play. Yeah, no, I plan to as a playthrough, but we're not doing that until we've done Cuphead, and then I can do a poll on it. I only own Elden Ring, anyways. So, yeah. Also, Spellweaver finisher is broken. I mean, I'm trying to think. Is Spellweaver the one where Aqua does the twirl? I think it is. The finisher I was most recently using when I went to get footage from my mysterious figure video was the orb one, where you hit the orbs about. So yeah, I'd have to check on that. But I could give it a go. I'd have to see though. Also, I don't even know what I'm on about. I think I'm referring to the Yeah, I mean, Sekiro, I've heard very good things about. It is quite, I mean, from the looks of it though, it is quite expensive FromSoft game in comparison to the other ones. So we'd have to test. We'd probably start with Elden Ring and then work our way back through the games, you know. So we go from Elden Ring to, I don't know, maybe Dark Souls 1 or something like that. And then Gang Beasts with Fans, please. I would love that. Oh my god. No voice call either. I mean, if I get a big enough stream, I said this earlier, if I can do multiplayer streams, it'll be in the summer. Because for now, I'd rather do shorter stuff, because if we've got playthroughs and that going, I feel like it's a stream wasted when I can only do 1 or 2 a week. But, yeah, I will do multiplayer streams, don't worry. Just not currently. I don't want to do them. And I'm aware Elden Ring is the easiest. That's partly why I'd want to play it first, is to kind of prepare for the other ones. So, yeah. I mean, call me out all you want for that, but that's just how I'd approach it. Do I play any action games? What do you mean by action games in that kind of sense? Because there's a kind of, oh, hello Sonic and Pals. We've beaten Sonic 2 now, so we're just talking for a bit as we bring the stream to a close, but we'll talk for a little bit longer. If you clarify what you mean by like action games, yeah, we beat the game. If I DMC Ninja Gaiden. Oh, you mean like not really. I'd like to get into some though. I want to try Bayonetta, and there was another one I looked into recently that I wanted to try, but I can't remember what it's called. I'll definitely look into them though, because I would like to play them. But yeah, Sonic and Powers. Let me show you if I quickly. Don't worry about it, man. You were here for a bit of it, so it's chill either way. If we go continue, look, we're on a Death Egg. We've already done this, so I'm not going to do the fight again. It's all right though, man. I mean, we've still got 3 and Knuckles out of the Genesis stuff, and then we can go on to the Game Gear stuff, or some of it at least. I'll play these, like I'll play Sonic 1, 2, Chaos, Triple Trouble, and maybe like these. I don't know about Sonic Labyrinth or Blast. Don't expect those. And I don't know how like a drift or spinball stream would work. I don't know if I could feel like I could play, well, maybe spinball, but I don't know if I feel like I could play a game like Drift for a whole stream. That'd be a bit miserable. Yeah, don't worry about missing the stream, bro. As long as you were just here in general, then I appreciate you stopping by. Yeah, and we still got games to play. But like I was saying to No More Heroes, I do want to try some action games in future. Just, you know, I need to like have a starting point with them, and then work from there. But Ninja Gaiden was I recommend and all, because the game is extremely difficult. Hang on. Sorry, let me just check. Wait, hang on. Wait, hang on. Ninja Gaiden turned into an action series? I thought it was just NES games. I genuinely didn't know this. I only knew Ninja Gaiden through the NES. Unless you're counting those. But I didn't know it was like, it had games that played like Devil May Cry and Bayonetta. I did not know that. But I mean, what? Yeah, no, genuinely, I thought it was just on the NES. I didn't know they turned it into an action franchise. You got Ninja Gaiden 1, 2, 3 on NES. Probably something on the Super Nintendo. That's genuinely all I knew. Oh wait, you didn't know that either? Yeah, no, that's how I know Ninja Gaiden. It's through NES. Look it up. There's Ninja Gaiden 1, 2, 3 on NES at least. We only got 1 in the UK though, but I can import 2. Maybe not 3. I think I'll stick to emulation for free because that game's pretty costly. But yeah, I mean, I didn't know it was an action series. I only know it through the platformers, I guess like they'd be classified as on the NES. Is it more known for the action stuff now? It might be, but that's how I know it, is through only the NES stuff. I'd be willing to give it a try though. I don't know what ones are available on PS4 though. Let me have a look. No, I was more surprised about the fact that you know the platform. Yeah, I mean that's how I know it. I know a lot of franchises through their origins and not later stuff. um, yeah, no, I genuinely didn't know that. What would your? Yeah, I mean I can imagine now if Ninja Gaiden's more known for the action stuff. What would your favorite food be? Not entirely sure, to be completely honest. Sorry, I don't know. Let me look up. Yeah, but I mean that's a first. I didn't know about that. That's pretty cool though. I'd be willing to give those a try. I mean, I'll play the NES stuff as well. I can stream those once I get a PC and can emulate stuff, which I own, just so I don't get taken down. But I'd be willing to give those a try as well, if there's like PC ports and that. Also, let me look up Castlevania. Because I know you mentioned the Castlevania collection. Oh, okay, yeah, Castlevania Anniversary Collection. Yeah, once we worked through either Sonic Origins or what I want to play of Origins and or either Mega Man Legacy Collection 1 or Mega Man Legacy Collection 1 or X, I'd be happy to play through it. Gangnam Style is technically the most popular K-pop song. Thank you for informing me, and I guess you're correct, but not a clue what that has to do with the conversation. But let me just have a check. The Master Collection is on sale as well. It's on sale as well on PlayStation, but the games are on PC. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, we'll have to see. Because I thought maybe you just have to emulate, but if there's a collection, we could do that. I'm looking at the Castlevania collection. That's a tad annoying that they've got no Symphony of the Night. I'd love to play Symphony of the Night on a modern platform and stream it. Too bad it's not an anniversary collection. It's just genuinely... Oh wait, hang on, it's on PS4 as well? No way. Hang on. What collection is Symphony of the Night in? You should play Sea of Stars. I mean, I could give it a go. I don't know really what it's like though. Oh, Path of Exiles. Oh, I know Path of Exiles from James. Castlevania Requiem, Symphony of the Night, and Rondo, but I didn't know about that. Okay, I didn't know Symphony of the Night was on modern platforms. That's cool. At least I know now. But yeah, I mean, we could play through Symphony of the Night as well. Or I'm guessing you mean Stardew Valley. Yeah, I mean, I'm up for suggestions, but if it's like a playthrough game, then that'll be for a later date, essentially. But yeah, I mean, we've gone over 2 hours now. I think I might bring the stream to an end here. We've had a good stream. At first, I was kind of worried where we didn't have much interaction for most of Emerald Hill. I was kind of just talking to myself. But then we've had people coming in. It's been a good stream overall, so I appreciate everybody who's joined and everybody who is still here. Assassin's same thing, playthrough stream. Once I've done one playthrough, we'll move on to the next. Brawlhalla, same thing, multiplayer stream. When we do streams, multiplayer stuff, you guys can recommend that. But that's for summer. That's for the summer. But yeah, everybody who stopped by, I appreciate you for joining the stream. But yeah, I think we're gonna bring it to a close. We've had a nice little discussion there, anyways. I'll be here from now on. This is way too entertaining. I mean, I appreciate you stopping by. I stream at the same time every time I go live. With 7:30 my time. I don't know what time it would be for you, but I mean, No More Heroes. But if you can stop by on any stream, I appreciate it. And I appreciate the compliment as well. I try my hardest. So, yeah. But like I said, I appreciate everybody stopping by. We should be able to do 2 streams a week for the next 2 weeks. Not sure after that, because for a bit my content will be mostly streamed because I have exams that I have to focus up on. But yeah, I appreciate everybody for stopping by, and thanks for watching, guys. We had a good stream. But yeah, that's it from me. So see you guys on the next stream, and yeah, bye guys.